The purpose of this video is to show you the 2-on-1 grip. That's where I'll take my right hand and I'll grab my opponent's right wrist. Then I'll try and take my left hand, go under their elbow and hold my wrist. Then I'll push their wrist down tight to the belly button in order to give me some good control over them. Now, I love the 2-on-1 grip as I'm getting older. I'm 59 in the video you're about to see, and it's shot from a live sparring session with myself and one of my students, Julian. Julian has been training with me for probably about 4 years. He has a background in kickboxing, Muay Thai, one of these two, and he's done some MMA before he came with me. He's a good student. He's always trying. One of these guys that likes to go for triangles all the times and arm bars. So he's a little bit younger than me, so it's good for me. And to be truthful, anytime we spar, he always says, I always ask, what position do you want to spar in? Because I like to make it a little bit difficult for myself. And he always says he wants to get in my guard. Now, I've always hated the guard. I know Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, you might love it, but I've always hated the guard because for me, I want to stand up. I know that again sounds strange for Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, but I want to be on top or on my feet. I do not want to be lying underneath people. That said, I'm going to talk through this video with you now. So I'm just looking at the start of the video now, we're getting ready, the boys are getting ready to spar. And I usually start people, as I said, either someone on your back or in the guard. We're about to start now and you'll notice it right away. I'm looking for this grip, the 2-on-1 grip. Already I've got it now, 14 minutes and 6. I've got the grip and I've opened up my legs there. I slightly opened up my legs round about, it was 14 minutes and 17 seconds into the video. I've already relaxed my right leg to see if my opponent would take the bait, which he did. He immediately jumped to clear, to get to half guard, to try and get his legs out. But that was me trying to set up the John Wayne sweep, which is a specific sweep. No, it's a crazy name, but I don't make them up. But there we go, so that's John Wayne sweep's done at 14-17 successfully. Right there, I'm just, as you see, as an older guy, I'm moving a lot slower. When I get up to my side control, I have him in what he looks as if he's in sort of an octopus guard. So this position looks as if he's in, however, I'm pushing my hips really far up so that he can't use that octopus guard. And I am basically just doing old man sloth jiu-jitsu. That means I'm going as slow as I can. I do not want this younger man, although he's in his 40s himself, I don't want him to be racing away and I have to chase him. So that's what I'm really down. So I'm taking my time here, I'm just looking to see where I'll go next. I'm waiting for my opportunity, whatever he gives me. Okay, there we go. So I've now isolated that arm. 15-17 it was isolated. And there's a submission at 15. At 15-22 we got the first submission from this 2-on-1. And that it was set up simply by releasing my right leg so that my opponent could feel it was a little bit weak there. And there was a chance he could jump out. I wanted him to go to half guard because that would give me control of not only his right arm on the 2-on-1, but his right leg, which makes it easy to bump him with the John Wayne sweep. Then from there, I never rush him. Again, 59, I'm too old to be running after people, so I just take my time, push my hips up high towards his head so that he can't utilise his octopus guard. And then that submission, it's almost like a shoulder triangle. That's basically what it is. It's a shoulder triangle. It's the way you position your body, go around the head, trap that arm. And it is very painful, to be truthful. It looks okay, but it is very painful. We're back on again. If you look at this one when he starts, he keeps his wrists up high, up towards his head. He doesn't want them to be trapped down again in the 2-in-1 sweep. But that opens up another opportunity, because when he's like this, his elbow's in tight. His elbow's in. It leaves opportunity there, which I just took to set up a triangle. So that was round about, let me find it. Yeah, 16:05. There's a triangle set up entry, so I enter into it at 16:05. And now it's a case of, again, I control the head. I'm more interested in controlling his head than his arms, like most people would do in like the triangle. So you control the head, you keep the head tight, and I just make little adjustments. I have to make sure that his right arm can't get out, so I keep my left thigh close to him at all times. Then, if he's struggling, moving about, he tries to fall to his side at one point. And then as you watch on the video, you see as we come up to 16 minutes and 40, he's trying to stay tight, and it's about staying calm. Now he falls, 16:44, and that's the first submission. It's the base of the triangle. I also had it set for the armbar. And we're getting set now to go again. As soon as we start, I'm looking for this, the setup for the 2-in-1. I'm just going to put this down. I'm looking for the setup for the 2-in-1 grip. He's trying to stack and he's doing whatever he can. But I've got the elbow. I had the elbow there, around about 17:12. As soon as I had his elbow and I had his wrist, I used my legs to pull him down and pull that across. This is me now, going to at 17:13. I'm starting to move towards my next sequence with this 2-in-1 grip, which is to go towards my opponent's back. So there we have it. I'm now on his back. I've got him where I want him. I've got the choke sunk in from his back there. Yeah. Yeah. And that was fine. That was it, the final submission. First submission, naked choke, 17:26, I believe it was. And then as we start back again, I'm immediately fighting to go back for it. I think at this point, Julian is getting annoyed at this. He knows I'm going for the 2-in-1 grip. He's trying to figure out what to do about it. It gets very frustrating. You know what I mean? So he's staying heavy on me here, but it's giving me an opportunity to just turn my hips. You know, I'm accepting him being heavy, I'm trying to move him, and again, I'll be starting to look to move towards his back again, or go for another sweep where I can use my right foot as a hook. So as you can see the position, 16:18. He made a mistake there, and he gave me the opportunity to start to work my way back out again. Again, so right now I'm going to pause it. It's 18:28. I'm 59. If I'd have been 20 years, 10 years younger, I'd have shot out by now to take it back. But it's more important now that I keep my chest tight to my opponent's shoulder, his right shoulder, the triceps, so he can't get that arm out. That's what I'm concerned about at the moment. I want to stay tight to him. I don't want to waste energy chasing him and trying to explode and get out. Nothing wrong with that if you're 20 or a teenager. But when you're hitting on the door, knocking on that door at 60, you don't want to be wasting energy. Yeah, and we're coming to the end of the round, and I'm just keeping that grip. I'm keeping off the side of his body. I'm aiming towards, I want to get to his back. I won't let these grips go. And then we go, round finishes at 18:53, and that was the end of the round. The reason that I really like this, because you can really see in this video the advantages that you have if you have that 2-in-1 grip. It gives you the control over that arm. I've got my legs around him. I can break his posture, pull him forward, keep that in. And so there's so many options there. You can get a triangle. Last Friday there, which would have been the 26th of June, I actually, from that grip, I pushed in, and because the elbow was in, I actually set up a triangle with my left leg going over the shoulder, which I normally don't do. And unfortunately, again, it was to my good friend, my good friend Julian, who's sitting to the back teeth of the 2-on-1 by this stage. But look, enjoy your jiu-jitsu. Take your time if you're an older man. Don't rush. Take your time. Learn these 2-on-1 grips, head control, and enjoy your jiu-jitsu. Peace.